Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Jolene and I'm the author of the Glorium Sea series as well as the MOONRISE Beach series. For today's Planless video, I do want to share my setup of my Hobonichi A6 Avec. So the Avec is a book from Hobonichi that splits the year up into two. So you have the first half of the year in one book, and then you have the second half in another book here. So I like to use these planners as my daily creative journal, and this is going to be my fourth year using this system. Ever since I discovered it, I really love that I was able to journal in these pages and just get really creative with lots of different media. So you can use things like fountain pens, watercolor. It's able to handle a lot of different mediums, so I really love this about the Hobonichi. So I find myself always coming back to it year after year. So like I said, my fourth year using it, and I couldn't be happier. So I want to show you my current setup and actually show you some of my past journals. So before I get into this guy, let me show you my first ever Avec notebooks. So this is for 2020. So I keep my notebooks in the cover that I use. So you guys can see that they do get a little squished because of how I've been storing it. It kind of gets like a little flatter as the years go on, but they are still pretty chunky, as you guys can see. I do like to chunk these guys up, and that is why I do use the Avec rather than the one book. I just find that I'm able to tip in a lot of pictures and other like memory keeping things, receipts and photos and anything that I want to print out from the internet. But I just really love the designs, and I do like to kind of decorate them a little. So this one is for 2020, and this one is probably my chunkiest one that I have. And then I have 2021 here. Sorry about the noise, but I have this one. This is the Sugar Rose. It actually matches my Hobonichi small drawer pouch, so that's why I got that. I think it's really cute to match. And again, I have a little die cut there, and yeah. So again, I put pictures in here, paper. Then I have this one. This is the Soda Dot. Is a little skinnier. Again, when I store them, they do get a little squish because I'm running out of room on my planner shelf. But these two books are for 2021. And then I have these two, which are for this year, 2022. And you guys can see, like, this one is much more thinner. I didn't put as many extra pictures and things like that in this one, but I still really love it. I do put like these little charms, which you can put like washi on them. I really like that. And I also really like this cover. It's very plain because we just have the one color on the front, but I really, really like this kind of beigey brown tone inside. So yeah, I've been just keeping some things in there, and I do have December still to go. I'm filming this at the end of November, so I still have 1 month, so that's why these pages here at the back are still not used yet, but this half of the year I feel like is my skinniest one. It's not as chunky, but we'll see. I'm not quite done it yet, so yeah, that is for 2022. And then these two are the ones that I'm going to be using for 2023. So I have the Marie cover and then the Lavender Garden with this cover on it. I thought it was nice because I have this one from last year and I thought that it would match, right? So yeah, so for the first half of the year, I'm using this one, so we'll go through this one now. So this one is the Marie cover. I love this cover, you guys. I love the kind of pinstripe in the background. It says bonjour there. If you guys don't know, that means hello in French. You have Marie, of course, and then at the back it says, trust me, a good day is about to begin, which is really, really sweet. And the colors are really nice. The interior is a lovely kind of pink tone, and I do have my fountain pen here. This is the Iridescent Pearl. I love this color. I think it matches so well with this planner. And inside I just have a Earl Grey Kaweco ink, and I do typically buy the medium because that's what I prefer in the Kaweco pens. So I just keep that in there, it sits quite nicely, and then I'm keeping it pretty simple. As you guys know, I really like to put the washi dashboards in the front and in the back, but I didn't do that this year. Instead, what I did was I put this sticker. This is like a large die cut sticker flake, which you can purchase from my shop, and it says this journal belongs to, and you can go ahead and write your name in there. I don't know why I didn't write it there. I mean, it says my name here though, but I should write my name there. But yeah, this is available as a sticker. I do have another version that says this planner belongs to, so if you're using the Hobonichi A6 as a planner as opposed to a journal, I have that option in the shop. And then I do have another version that says 2023. So if you don't want this kind of nameplate design and you just want the year, that's also available in the shop. So that is the sticker that I just attached there to the front. And then I don't have too much going on here, but I always have some Kita washi just in case I don't have washi with me. And then I also have my Mizutama page flags, which I like to use. And then this is just a random sticker that I thought was cute and I will be using. So in here, I didn't really do too much to prep it because I typically do wait for the year to begin, and also I typically do my journaling the day of. So you do get the monthly calendars, which I just use for gratitude. So each day I just write something that I'm grateful for. Sometimes I will decorate it with washi and things like that, or I would just use like a wash of watercolor paint on it. I do use the Paul Rubens shimmering paint on this, and that is what I used here at the back. So I don't know if you guys can see, but I did use the shimmering glittery paint, and I did that for the turning the page to a new year spread. And I just have images here that I find inspiring, and then I did use a deco sheet. This one here, this is from my shop. I used the Blossom one to decorate it a little bit, and I find that these sheets here are enough to decorate the A6 Hobonichi. So if you guys are interested in these deco sheets, I have so many in the shop, so you guys can take your pick, and don't forget to use the code SAVE10 to save 10%. But I just added a little bit of washi. I actually have some of the washi here. These are from Simply Gilded and also Hello Petite Paper. So I just use that to make my vision board, and this is something that I've done since the beginning. So this is mine from last year. So I just take images that I find really inspiring to me, very calming. This is one that I made in 2020. So yeah, as you guys can see, I just like to continue and do the same thing for each year, just so I can see how much I've changed and things like that. But yeah, that is what I did for my vision board this year. And then I will do another one for this book. As you guys can see, I just did a little bit of the watercoloring. Again, this one's like a blue glitter paint, and I will add my photos on top of that and decorate. And then here we go. So I have these stickers. These are from my shop, from the Winter Forest kit. So I just covered some of the writing there, and I added my own script. It comes on a sheet like this. This is the medium size. I do have a small as well as a large size, so you guys can take your pick. And I will be offering this in clear if you guys don't like the white matte sticker paper. But yeah, this is using the Winter Forest journaling kit, and I just added some of the ripped washi there and some of the florals and the trees. And I like to choose like a quote here that kind of represents how I feel, or what my focus is of the month in this section. And then here on the first, I just added this journaling card. This is again from my shop, from the winter prompts. I do have these prompts here at the back. So these are available in my shop, and I have different sets. So this one is the winter one. I have one of the journaling cards here, and I just used some Pink Room Co. washi tape there, and I'll be writing my resolutions here. I don't like to have my resolutions like everywhere, like where you can see it. I don't know why I'm like very private about that kind of stuff, so I'll be writing that here. But if you guys have never seen this planner before, you just have a day per page, and it does give you actually a time section here, which I'm not going to be using. I am just going to be using this as like a basic grid notebook that I can watercolor on, stick some stickers on, and use my fountain pens with. So that is what I'm going to be doing, and for each beginning of each month I will be using one of my journaling kits, again similar to what I've done here, just to write a quote and decorate a little bit with some of the ripped washi. So that is my plan again for this year. I typically at the end of the week, either on Saturday or Sunday, I will print out my pictures from my phone and I will paste them in here, which is why I don't typically share my spreads, because it does contain a lot of personal photos. So yeah, that is how I'm going to be using this journal once again this year. And then at the back here, I do have this folder, and I will share with you what I have in here. So as you guys saw, I did have these stickers inside. This is the photo album, I think it's called. They do have like a card one, which kind of splits in half like this. I think I'm gonna get that also, because I do have these mini stickers sheets that are from my shop, and I think that it will be handy in my A6TN. But I have this one in here, and I like to keep this here at the back because it's very good in keeping all of my stickers protected, and they also fit the journaling prompts from my shop. So again, I have some of the deco stickers from my shop, and I do have this artwork in Hobonichi cousin kits, journaling kits, and vertical weekly kits as well. So if you guys like the artwork but are in different planners, or you want like an actual kit, I do have them. So this one is Blossom, and then I have Mason florals. I typically have the florals in here because they match with most spreads, and I think they look good with any kind of like occasion. If for a birthday or something like that, you can journal about it using the florals. And then I always have the medium scripts, which you guys saw. I like to use them to mark the beginning of each month. And then I have the journaling prompts here. These are from the winter kit, so it came from that same set where I have the Hello Winter that you saw earlier. So this one is the morning and evening winter routine cards, and I think I have the other ones here too. Yeah, they're right here. This is the month in review journaling prompts. So I do these questions. I answer them in my journal here at the end of the month. And then I also have another little journaling card for winter. And then I do have the ripped washi. So if you guys don't want to buy the full journaling kits that I have in my shop, but like the kind of ripped washi effect, I have some of these in the shop which you can buy. So these are the newest ones. I have the white lace, the crinkled paper, vintage handwritten, and then the burlap. And then I have like grid and gingham in the regular collection as well. And then next up I have all of my prompts. So this is the journal prompts for a cozy winter. So that is part of like this set that I just shared with you. And then I also have the positive affirmations from the self-love collection. So that is all this collection here. So you get 30 prompts. And then I also have the personal growth one, so positive affirmations for that. And then all the prompts for those. And these ones I actually printed on cardstock. So, you know, they're sturdier. So I feel like I can put them into my planner and use them even as like planner cards if you want. Or you can print them out on just regular paper. Since this is Tomoe River paper, I like to print them out on just regular paper so it doesn't bulk it up too much. But if you guys want to use it like in your planners and keep it as like a permanent fixture in your planner, printing it out on cardstock is generally a good idea because that way it can last a little bit longer. So I have those for personal growth, and then this one is also one of the latest ones, the Huga Hearts. So I made these because I know that not everyone who buys from my shop has like a winter season in their country. So for example, if you're from Australia, but you do want to do some journaling, I created the Hygge Hearts so that it's not like specifically winter related, but you have some journaling prompts there that you can do. I have a morning journal routine, and those are just some questions that you can ask yourself. So yeah, that is what I've been keeping here at the back, and I just slipped that here. So I always have it with me. Let me just put this back here. And then the very last thing that I have is the matching pencil board for the cover. I love this one. I think it's just so cute. So yeah, that is my A6 journal. I think it looks really sweet with the Marie cover, and I really like the bookmarks this time because it has the little M and the milk there. So it's really, really cute. And then I will be setting up this one come June, July when this starts, and I will be doing the same thing with this one. So yeah, that is my little setup for my journal for next year. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys are interested in the journal prompts or the stickers, you guys can use the code SAVE10 to save 10% off. And I do have A6 size full page printables also available in my shop. I don't have any of them in here because, like I said, I'm not really using it as a planner. If you guys are using the Hobonichi A6 as a planner, those options are available for you guys with the new stationery theme in my shop as well. But I hope you guys liked my little setup here and kind of a share of my A6 Hobonichi Avec collection. It's been really, really nice to collect these planners. I just find them so fun to see them all on my shelf, and yeah, it's just really, really fun to look back on them. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have any questions. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!